Hey, financial future community, we really need to dive into a crucial discussion today. This video is a must-watch until the end because Congressman John Larson is urging Congress to vote on the Social Security 2100 Act. Now, look into the financial mirror and ask yourself if you feel good about what's happening to your fellow Americans who haven't seen an enhancement in their Social Security benefits for over 52 years.
When it comes to protecting seniors, we're concerned about an issue that impacts 4% of people who have 401ks. So, suffice it to say, as my colleagues know, we need to talk directly about Social Security. That is the responsibility of this committee. We are the committee of cognizance with regard to Social Security. Congress has not enhanced Social Security in more than 52 years. My colleague, who's always very good with numbers, let me remind him, 70 million Americans will be needing Social Security. 70 million fellow Americans, and yet Congress has stood still and not enhanced Social Security since Richard Nixon was President of the United States. Not only do we sit here and say we're trying to help out seniors today, what a joke. 10,000 baby boomers a day become eligible for Social Security, and the Committee of Cognizance should be holding hearings on Social Security and talking about what you plan to do for it. We have our plan. We want to extend the solvency. We want to extend benefits. We want to make sure that the more than 5 million fellow Americans who get below poverty level checks now get uplifted. We want to make sure that we provide 23 million Americans a tax cut. We want to make sure that every single one of your districts who receive Social Security monies get enhanced so that we can help people on fixed incomes in this time of inflation to be able to utilize their money locally where it will have the greatest impact. These are your brothers and sisters. These are family members. It is an embarrassment and a disgrace that in the United States Congress, we cannot address the nation's #1 anti-poverty program for the elderly, the #1 anti-poverty program for children, and we're in a committee today talking about an impact of 4% on people with 401ks. I hope the American public is listening. There are solutions that are out there. Let me ask the audience, how many of you out there make more than $400,000 a year? Raise your hand. Funny thing about that, President Biden has said very simply, we can fix this issue by simply lifting the cap on people making over $400,000 a year. Wow. What a stress that would put on everybody across this country. And yet what it would do is put America back on track in terms of what we need to be doing on behalf of our fellow citizens. The #1 anti-poverty program for the elderly, the #1 anti-poverty program for children. And my colleagues on the other side sit in silence. Look in the mirror. Ask yourself if you feel good about what you're doing to your fellow Americans who haven't received an enhancement in more than 52 years. Don't try to do some double secret probation committee behind closed doors where no one will get to discuss, especially the Committee of Cognizance, so that you can make a maneuver to cut people's benefits. Let's have a public discussion the way it should be, out front, our proposals versus your proposals. That's the way a democracy
Share
is
your
supposed to
thoughts
work.
in the comments section. This is a critical moment for Social Security reform, and your input matters. I'll be checking the comments, and if I don't get a chance to respond to you, watch one of the videos popping up for more information on this topic. Until next time, Financial Future, stay informed, and I'll be speaking to you again soon.